Hi everyone,
Welcome to Our Time to Wander.
this is Sally,
And this is Rick.
and we're two retired educators from Canada. We are continuing our journey here in Southeast Asia. We are currently in Hanoi, and we have thoroughly enjoyed this city the last few days.
The weather is wonderful, the temperature is great, such a beautiful city.
So come join us as we spend some time exploring this beautiful city of Hanoi.
Hi everybody, and thanks to some tips from some friends, we have found our way to a little cafe called Cafe Jang that specializes in egg coffee. This will be our first time trying it, so we're excited to try it. It's beautiful here.
How's it?
So good. The coffee is so strong and bitter, and the meringue is so delicious.
Hi everyone, we were just stopped by some students here in Vietnam, here in Hanoi, and they're learning English, so they were hoping to chat with us. Shall we, Sal? Yeah.
My name is Thảo.
Tao. It's Rick. Sally. Yeah.
I'm a 20-year-old. I'm a second year student
Okay.
at the Hanoi University.
Hanoi University.
Mining and geology.
Mining and geology
Okay.
is very cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad YouTuber.
So we had a really nice chat with these students from Hanoi University, and your English is wonderful.
Wow,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Thank you for all of your suggestions and hints. So we will continue travel. Okay,
Yes.
enjoy. Okay, thank you. Yeah, good luck.
And hope you
Okay.
enjoy coming here.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
First exhibit in the Hanoi Women's Museum focuses on women and marriage and the role of women in their family units. There are over 50 ethnic groups in Vietnam. Most are patrilineal, but many are not, and the women in the matriarchal societies rule. We saw examples of ethnic wedding dresses and typical dowries. I have to admit we took a special interest in this section because our youngest daughter has just announced her engagement. The next floor was about the Vietnamese women's role as revolutionaries. We heard incredible stories of heroism and self-sacrifice. The women of Vietnam are very strong and determined. Even today, they work hard for their families, often leaving their spouses and children behind in the villages and coming to sell things in the urban hubs in order to contribute to the family coffers. The next floor focused on fashion, beautiful conical hats, colorful embroidered garments. After this museum, we have even more respect for the women of Vietnam.
We're in front of the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. This area is quite secured. We had to go through a checkpoint security, and right prior to us entering, the guards had quite a little squirmish with, looked like a tour guide with about 5 or 6 people. They wouldn't let them through. So Sally and I, we were a bit worried. We weren't quite sure why not. But this is quite grand here. Incredible. Take a look. After our visit at the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum complex, we made our way to Hoi Tai, a large lake in the middle of the city. Just off of the causeway is the Tran Quac Pagoda, the oldest Buddhist temple in Hanoi. It was constructed in the 6th century. From there, we wandered along the lakefront and found ourselves a wonderful outdoor restaurant for a meal that included the most delicious beef rice rolls. Nice sound. This has been a pleasant surprise. We came towards the lake thinking we'd find some coffee and then find some banh mi. But look what Hanoi does. They close off the main streets around the lake. It's Saturday and it's pedestrian only. This is fabulous. It's our last full day here in Hanoi. Tomorrow we take off for Ninh Binh. And I think we're just going to take it easy today and do a lot of nothing.
We are planning to come back to Hanoi though. After doing a little touring around a couple of places in Vietnam, we're going to come back here.
So today it's going to be a lot of stopping off for coffee, eating, reading, some beer, a bit of walking. We're just going to do a whole lot of nothing. Come join us.
We're just waiting in line to get banh mi at a place called Banh Mi Mama. Judging by the lineup, it's going to be good.
I'm hungry. I think I just talked Sally into ordering 3 banh mi's and we'll share all 3 of them.
You order. Sorry. Two number one. And one with chicken. Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. Chị ơi, chờ hơi lâu nhá. Okay. 4, right?
This is our location for lunch, sitting by the church. We waited about 45 minutes to get our order in. Hey, Sal?
We did, but it was worth it. Look at this.
Oh, that looks good. We ordered 3 of them. We figured if we're going to wait in line, we're going to make this worthwhile. Okay, go for it, Sal. You get first dibs. Worth the wait?
Mm-hmm. Not so much better than the other one we had. Liking it.
Yeah, definitely worth the wait. It's yummy. Banh mi's all gone. Full bellies. I think we're going to continue to wander. So we're going to head to the Hanoi Hilton, which is...
Prison.
What do we know about it?
Well, it was started by the French. So back when this was a French protectorate, maybe, I don't know, turn of the 20th century. And then later on used in the Vietnam War.
Or known as the American War here.
Yes. Yeah, to hold Americans. Yeah.
Okay, let's start heading. We are at the Hoa Lo prison, otherwise known as the Hanoi Hilton. Sally and I were going to do a audio guided tour of this facility. It'll be interesting to see and hear the stories behind this infamous prison. We'll share information as we go along. The Hoa Lo prison is located in the heart of Hanoi, Vietnam. The historic site, also known as the Hanoi Hilton, offers visitors a glimpse into the country's tumultuous past. Built by the French in the late 19th century to detain political prisoners, Hoa Lo prison was later used during the American War, where POWs were held captive. As we walked through its corridors and cramped cells, we could feel the weight of history, witnessing the harsh conditions endured by those who were incarcerated here. The museum did a wonderful job showing us the will of the political prisoners and how they were able to continue their work in moving forth with the revolution and their desire for independence from the French. Despite its grim past, Hoa Lo prison stands today as a solemn reminder of Vietnam's struggle for independence and the resilience of the people. We highly recommend this museum as it tells the story of a somber yet compelling chapter of Vietnamese history. We found ourselves a coffee shop, second coffee of the day. It's a coconut coffee. I had hoped for hot, but it's come out, it's a cold coffee, but it is very tasty. Just going to relax a bit, read a bit more, and slowly start to work our way back to our apartment. Bit of reflection on that museum. That museum was so well done. I think the audio guide really made it. It's really neat to hear, once again, from the Vietnamese perspective. And really, the majority of it was about their own people being held by the French during the colonial time period, where
they're political prisoners, right? And
yeah,
Vietnamese people being held there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they were all political prisoners, and I thought
Not all, but the part that the museum focused on was the political prisoners, the patriots.
I thought it was interesting how it described the prison as a school for revolutionaries.
Yeah.
So it was a gathering place of all these political activists, and while they were in prison, they actually would then plan and conspire, and then on their release or escape, they would then continue their revolutionary work. So I thought that was really interesting. We're going to enjoy our coffee, read a bit, and then continue our wanderings.
Hi, everybody. This is our final meal of today, our final meal in Hanoi for a little while. We found a place that serves banh cha, and Rick says behind me there's a sign that says that it's in a Michelin guide. We were told about it by a couple of nuns who were behind us in line when we were getting our banh mi's earlier today. And it seems really yummy. I don't really know how to eat banh cha, so I'm just trying to follow Rick's lead, but it's tasty.